Hello and welcome to Wise Mothers. My name is Sally Thibault. Well, in this video, I want to share with you two absolute aha moments. Now, these came about while I was researching my book, Wise Mothers, Raising Teenagers in the Social Media Era. And I've got to tell you that these two aha moments, when I absolutely understood them, and I meant heart understood this, it totally changed not only the way that I interact with my own teenagers, but changed the way I view what's actually going on for teenagers around the world. Now, these two aha moments were both about the brain and brain-based development. Now, the first one is in understanding now, science can now, through MRI imaging, see the actual workings of the brain. And where we once believed that once a teenager reached teenage years, their brain was pretty well formulated. In fact, that's not the case. And that the brain is not fully developed until the age of about 25. Now, during adolescence, the grey matter is actually at its most densest, and that's why kids can learn languages or a new musical instrument or understand technology way faster than most adults. But it's in the white matter, the part that controls behavior and emotion and decision making, that's not fully formulated nor developed until a young person is in their early to mid-20s. Now, that information has huge ramifications for our teenagers right now, because never before has a generation of young people had so much information at their fingertips. You know, a teenager often experiences up to 40,000 media messages and marketing messages per year. They have access to their friends 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on their phones. If they don't understand anything, they can Google it. Never before have a generation of teens been so connected, yet so confronted and so choice paralyzed. Because whilst they have all this knowledge and information, the part of their brain that helps them make reason of this information isn't fully developed. Now, the second part of this aha moment was a book called The Brain That Changes Itself by Dr. Norman Doidge. And if you haven't read the book, I know on YouTube there's lots of information and lots of YouTube videos about the research that he's done. But there was a part in that book that talks about neuroplasticity, how the brain wires itself around its surroundings. Now, for our teenagers, that research is critical in understanding that where once before we as their parents were the major dominating force in our children's lives, and the minute a teenager in years gone past walked in the back door, they were yours literally for that whole time they were at home, and that is just not the case anymore. Our teenagers are connected to something 24 hours a day and offers its friends using social media 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And their brain is rewiring to the information that's being fed to them by outside influences, where the one thing they need more than anything is the influence of their parents' values, their parents' beliefs, their parents' way of viewing life. And that's why it's important for us as parents, right now, more so than any other time in history, to understand our children need wisdom-based parenting. They need compassion and understanding to know what they're going through. And above all, they need boundaries in their lives to help them make sense of all the knowledge. And that's our role. As our children's parents, it's our role to help them create wisdom-based strategies with all the virtues you know to be true. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.